Today we're going to be talking about the worst college baseball team in history. They have been playing absolutely horrible over the last year and a half. And today we're going to be going through how they have an 0-54 streak going. They've lost 54 straight games. What's happened that's caused this? Why are they in this position in the first place? And where can they go from here? So the school we're talking about is the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. It is an HBCU in Princess Anne, Maryland. It's a 4-year school. They have a graduation rate of 40%, acceptance rate of 82%, average cost $12,000. So it's an HBCU school. They have D1 sports, and unfortunately, their baseball team has took a massive hit since 2023. So if you look, this is when it all started. They had an 18-37 record in 2023, which isn't even bad, considering they're a low D1 school. They had a 2-game losing streak coming out of 2023. So if you look at their statistics, it really wasn't that bad of a year. If we go to 2023, so they had a .231 batting average. Overall, pretty average for a low-level D1 school. Then you go to 2024. They had a .224 batting average, 312 OPS, or 312 slug, on-base percentage of .325, which isn't horrible. If you look at their pitching statistics, I mean, it's actually not horrible. They walked a batter every other inning, 5.92 ERA. So, they had some good players on this 2023 team. And then I don't know if it was the transfer portal or what, but something happened where in 2024 they went to 388 innings pitched, 489 earned runs, 563 hits allowed, and 375 walks. So they went from walking one every other inning to walking one almost every single inning, as well as averaging double the ERA. They went from a 5 ERA as a team to an 11 ERA as a team. Honestly, when I looked at their fielding, it honestly wasn't too bad. I mean, they were just letting up hits and walking a ton of batters. I mean, a .946 fielding percentage. I know average is probably much higher than that, probably 9.8. But I expected almost a borderline in the 800s for fielding percentage, considering how poorly they played. And when you look at it, I mean, they just didn't hit like they did the year before. They had 344 hits versus their, batting. They had 417. Then you got home runs. They hit 23, so not a lot. But then you look at 2024, they only hit. Actually, wow, they hit 26. So they had some more power bats. Interesting. Didn't realize. But, yeah, just a complete decline. Let's go through their schedule. They went 0-48 last year. They had they lost 2-5, 2-12. It's every game is borderline a mercy rule. I mean, it's just bad. Absolute obliteration. They had a close game against Norfolk State. I think just looking through all of this stuff, I mean, blowout after blowout. It's so bad. I feel horrible for these guys. I don't even know what you do in that position. My team at Siena was horrible. We did not play well, and the morale was pretty low. I don't know if these guys were just playing so bad that they were it can't get any worse, let's just have fun. I hope that's where they went, because this is tough. This is a lot of L's. Just, they're showing up to the field knowing, if we win, it's a miracle at this point. It's just every game they got murdered. They had at least a 10-run differential every game. It's awful. If you look at runs allowed, where can I see that? So they scored 202 runs, and how many runs did they allow? 500. Oh my goodness. That's so sad. They borderline had 3x the amount of runs allowed to runs scored, which is unheard of for a baseball team. Then you look at their 2025. So for VMI, They just played VMI. They got swept in the series. They had one game. I don't know which one. It was on Twitter. I saw it. They were actually in the lead like 6. I'm assuming it was. It must have been this last game because they were in the lead 6-5 at one point, and then they ended up losing. But they're still on the losing streak. Towson's a pretty good team. I feel like it's going to be pretty tricky for them to beat Towson. Then you got Mount St. Mary's. No. Bethune Cookman is very, very, very good. Manhattan, maybe. Delaware State. I think that might be the first place where they have a shot of winning a game. So they're going to probably end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add 9 to 54, you're looking at a 63-game losing streak most likely. Unless they pull off a miracle in one of those games here. It's going to be pretty tricky for them to win. So, borderline probably going to go 0-63 at least on a 63-game losing streak. Their team is just in shambles at the moment. And, I mean, you're getting attention from things like Barstool. It's just rough. It's just so rough. So now we're going to go into Synergy and like watch what they did that made this so bad. We can watch their players. Oh, wrong thing. I don't want CapCut. So Maryland Eastern Shore, here we go. Let's just look at 2024. This is going to be rough. I want to see what their strike percentage totals were. We'll go to the hitters in a minute as well. Oh my goodness. Average fastball, 82. That's pretty low. Average strike percentage as a team, 46. Oh, wait, no. 54? Now I understand. Average as a team is 54. Holy smokes. They let up 61 homers. Let's just watch some pitches. Let's see. Oh, brother. Oh, this camera work is something else. Look at this. How about some ones where there's like velo? Let me check. Let's see what their fastest fastball was for the year. So they had someone throw 92. They also had someone throw 65. So we'll go to the guy that throws 92 first. Let's see this. FDU. Interesting. Yeah, he throws pretty good, this guy. That look clean. I doubt he's still at Maryland Eastern Shore, but this guy throws pretty good. A little wild. That's okay. Let's see the 92. Pop it in there. Nice. That looked good. Now we're going to go. There was a team called Norfolk State. A kid threw 64. We might have to just check on that too because that was crazy. Let's go like 67 to 65. There's one pitch. Somebody threw 65 miles an hour. How do you throw this slow and play D1? I don't understand. That's crazy. People slip through the cracks, man. I don't know why. I don't know how. That is so slow. Holy smokes. 65 mile an hour walk. That can't be real. No way. Let me go to the guy Pratty first. What the? Alright, Pratty. Please tell me that was a misread. He only's got 1 year of... No, his... Oh my god. There ain't no way. His average fastball is 70. What is he doing? Is he a position player? I hope he's a position player. All right, we're going to have to do more inspection on this. This is no way. No shot. Are you serious? That's a fastball. Oh my God. I gotta pull up the Norfolk State kid after. But let me go to Norfolk State hitters. Or not Norfolk State. We'll go to Norfolk State in a minute. Hold on. How do I clear this? I forgot. Reset. Apply. No. There we go. Oh man, this thing's a mess. All right, let's go to Norfolk State first. This was nuts. I forgot the kid's name, but he was throwing heat. It was some heat. We're gonna have to go back for that guy Pratty. I don't know. We could check his roster. Let me check the roster actually. That'll save us time. Roster Pratty. I hope he's a position player and they just had him like lob it in there because they ran out of pitching. That would make way more sense. But the other kid is like a legit pitcher, and that was hilarious. So we're gonna check that out. Oh man. No way this dude was strictly a pitcher. No shot. Oh, man. And on top of throwing that slow, he's walking that many dudes. I hope he was hurt. There ain't no way he's strictly a pitcher. Wow. All right. Norfolk State. Fastball velo. 64. Here he is, the flamethrower. Check this out. These are all the same guy. Just throwing fuzzballs. Bang. See ya. Wait till you see this next one. This is the one that's really heat. Fastball. 64. Here it comes. Don't blink. Bang. And he got a swing and a miss. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I forgot about that part. He kind of did good, too. It was like, what's his name? I'll check it in a second. We can go to his stats. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting the back behind angle. Yeah. Fuzz. 66. Does he get a strikeout on one of these? I hope so. That would be incredible. No, he got no strikeouts. I'm not surprised, but that's so funny. He's just lobbing 66 in there. This kid's a pitcher, too. Bang. No good. Where is it? All right, let's go to this one. This is the fastest pitch you'll ever see in college baseball. 64. D1 baseball. Here it comes. Don't blink. Bang. Oh, he got a throw out. No way. That's insane. 64 miles an hour. He threw somebody out at second base. That kid has to be so slow. Oh, my goodness. The catcher's good, though. Good for him. Good shoot. All right, Slaters. Slaters. What's your first name? Ian Slaters. Let's look him up. Ian Slaters. Norfolk. Ian Slaters. Here he is. He's 6'3", 155 pounds, righty. 6'3", 155. No shot. And he's throwing 64. 18 ERA. That's not that bad. He walked a lot of guys. throwing that slow. That's a problem. Wow. Who would have guessed? That's an elite arm right there. Serious arm talent. All right, so now we're going to go to the hitters. Norfolk State. How do I change? Hit cancel. Clear, reset all. There it is. Okay, hitters. Maryland. Maryland Eastern Shore. Let's watch some of their at-bats from this past weekend. Let's see. I feel like that's a good sample. So, once this thing loads. See, this guy looks like he can hit. There's nothing wrong with that. VMI guys aren't very good either. They don't throw very hard. Interesting. This guy's the Friday starter for VMI, throwing 78. I understand it's a military academy, so a little different. A lot of respect to those guys for wanting to serve. Nothing but the best. I wish nothing but the best for anybody that's going to a military school. I loved playing Army, just going in the field. I never played good against Army, but I just loved going to their field, seeing what they're all about. I traveled there because it's not too far from my house. It's only like a couple hours. I used to go down there just to check it out. We went like on 2 separate tours because I just loved what they were all about. The facilities that they have there are incredible. Obviously, it's government funded, but it's such a great location. And if you want to serve and you're a really well put together person, that's a great place to go. And they just have fun too. Like we played them, it was a 17-inning game, and you could tell like they had nothing better to do because they knew the next day they just got to go do all their Army training. So like they were having the most fun ever. We ended up losing, but it was cool to see because they just have so much fun. But like these guys don't look that bad. I don't see the issue here. I think that they're gonna win a couple games this year. I don't know when. I think once they get into conference play, like I think Delaware State's not very good either, so they got a shot there. VMI, they're probably competition that they were hoping to take a game from, but we'll see. I mean, how many games do you guys think it's going to take? I personally think they're going to at least get into the 60s with this losing streak. I think eventually they'll surpass it this year. They got to win at some point. It's just a rule of odds, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. I figured I would cover this team because they're still continuing their losing streak at the moment. And we'll see you next time.